Guten Tag everyone, and welcome to the German Empire Balls channel, and I wanted to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And for today's video, I am going to tell you all about the Christmas truce of 1914. I do hope you all enjoy the video. It is December 24th, 1914, and the Great War has been going on for months now. The soldiers from both sides know they will not be home for Christmas as promised, and prepare for a cold and miserable Christmas in the trenches. But the Germans won't let this war stop them from celebrating this holiday, and on that Christmas Eve night, they all began to sing Silent Night in those trenches. On the other side of the battlefield, the British hear the Germans sing, so in response, the British also sing Silent Night with them. And on that night, there was a moment of peace and harmony between the British and the German soldiers as they sung. In the early morning on Christmas Day, the British thought it was going to be another day in the trenches, but they were all wrong, for they saw something on the other side of no man's land, a German soldier walking over to them. The British quickly grabbed their rifles and readied themselves for an attack on Christmas Day against the same Germans they were singing with the night before. But they see this man has no weapons on him at all, no running, and no one behind him to help him charge. One of the British soldiers decided to put his weapon down and walk over to this German soldier. After that, the soldiers from both sides went up one by one until they were all on the battlefield together. So now what do? Well, they celebrate Christmas with each other. They exchange gifts such as books, chocolates, and cigars. They play games such as cards and football. Their medical doctors tend to the wounded, and everyone tells each other about their lives back home and about their families. And everyone was having a great Christmas Day, and even a feast was held. It was just a great time, wasn't it? But, as the saying goes, good times don't last forever, and neither will this truce. And at the end of the day, those men had to go back to their trenches and back to the reality which was war. The world learned of this truce, and the news spread everywhere, from France to Germany to Russia to Japan, everywhere. But a truce like this would never happen again in the war, and the Germans and the British had to replace those soldiers on that truce with new people because they refused to fight their new friends. But at least we learned something from this story, and it's that no matter what the situation you are in, there will always be a time of peace in it. Even if you don't believe that peace will come, it will. So that's the short little story of the Christmas truce of 1914. Yeah, this wasn't planned. I just thought I might make a video for, the Christmas time. But I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, my friends, and have a very Merry Christmas.